What's up, everybody? Shawn and Kristyn here.
Hey, guys.
Earlier today, we streamed a live react to the Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer, and we thought we'd clip it out and throw it on YouTube for you guys to enjoy. So without further ado, here it is.
Enjoy!
All right, let's dive into this thing, though.
Alright, can you crank the volume? Like, make it really loud.
I'm trying my best. That's kind of as loud as I go.
Shit.
I mean, we don't want it to bleed into their audio too much. And I think it'll get louder. Ready? Here we go. Play. Nice sweet Xbox logo. I dig it.
Mountains.
They are heartless.
Nice. It looks really pretty. So
Godless barbarians.
Oh my god.
They murder and kill blindly. They scar the lands of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
yeah, fuck England.
Oh, somebody tell me.
Okay, so they're invading.
That's everything. Oh, somebody tell me.
Shield!
What is the soul of you?
That's Odin. Odin! It's with us! Fucking sick.
I knew it!
What is the soul?
Yeah, you fancy.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, available holiday 2020.
I kind of wanted to see more than just the battleground.
I mean, this is the premiere trailer.
But
Right, so it's giving you... You wanna watch this? It's this Boss Logic time-lapse. We can watch that after. I like that it's good for Xbox that they're getting these, like, big things to be like, hey, we're affiliated with Xbox. Alright. Gotta pause this before it starts. What'd you think?
okay.
Okay.
I loved it.
Yeah?
I think it looks amazing. I loved the voiceover at the beginning of like painting them like these just
Having
barbaric, like
having the British dude
humanless
say all these negative things
while
but
you're
showing
seeing
a different image.
their life. I think that was sick and really well done. I thought the battle scene that they previewed was epic, but I wish I saw more of the game. But also,
Yeah,
I
there's supposed to
hate
be
the one thing I
gameplay.
hate with trailers of movies, games, whatever, is when they give everything away, like all the best parts away, and then when you go to actually play or actually watch, it's like it never measures up
Yeah.
to the expectations. So I kind of don't hate that.
No, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
It's what I want to see out of a first trailer.
Well, we get that little nod to maybe there is going to be more of a mythological element included in it with Odin and the Raven.
Yeah, for sure.
That was really cool.
Yeah. I do wish we saw some like actual gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just checking their YouTube as we're talking because I want to see if there's anything that just
Anything
popped
new
up that's
posted.
like, hey, here's some gameplay.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
doesn't seem like it. So that's a little
Oh, yes,
disappointing. If we see gameplay later, maybe we'll react to that too. Because
Yeah, totally.
I mean,
And-
it is an Assassin's Creed game. It's gonna be Assassin's Creed gameplay, more or less.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I'm not expecting them to all of a sudden be like a first-person shooter-esque game style, right?
No, I
It's
love
gonna
the
be a
like
third
throwing
person.
axe and
Yeah.
like seeing the weapons that they chose to incorporate. That was really sick. The landscape looked amazing. I know it was cinematic, of course. However, I never
But it's probably
doubt Assassin's Creed is going to be a beautiful game
I'd say
in
it's
gameplay.
probably in engine, so at least there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks cool.
I mean, it did its job. It made me want to play the game. It made me want to
Yeah.
buy it right now. It made me want to sit down and spend the next 48 hours playing through Odyssey and like
You're gonna
the
need
other
more than 48 hours to play through Odyssey. but all right.
I just mean like just sit and do nothing but
Yeah.
play Assassin's Creed, which I think is the purpose of any
Yeah.
trailer like that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
They want us to buy the product, and I'm sold. I'll
Yeah.
buy it.
Well, and like for me, I loved Odyssey and Origins, and they were beautiful, and for a lot of people, they were probably their favorite Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
But for me, I didn't get drawn into the world as much,
Okay.
just because I don't have a link to like
Yeah.
the Greek stuff was really really cool, but it's not
Your jam.
for me necessarily.
It's my
Whereas
jam.
Valhalla looks
This is way more
fucking awesome,
way more up your alley than ancient
Yeah.
Greek
or
civilization.
ancient Egypt, right? Like this.
Mm,
This is a
So
world that
good.
I could get lost in.
yeah.
I'm
Oh
very excited
yeah.
for that.
Oh yeah. Totally. Okay. So I vote that while you're playing through this, because obviously we won't play through it at the same time.
Yeah.
Or could we play through it at the same time? We'd have to both buy it separate, right?
Yeah. Well, we could buy one physical, but you'd need the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so you'll play through this when it first comes out, and at the same time I'll go back to the beginning and play through Egypt
Okay.
because I've never played that one
You play through
before, and
Origins?
that's totally my shit.
Cool.
So
I mean, this isn't coming out till holiday 2020.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That gives me time to practice my Assassin's Creed skills.
Yeah. What else did I
No,
have?
that's awesome.
I like that do you think the British are going to be Templars? Like, are they going to... Because the Templars are the bad guys in Assassin's Creed. The Assassins are the good guys?
Probably.
They have
Probably.
to be, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, just based on, I don't know.
That dude
I
had the
thought it was
seal thingy.
I thought it was very interesting the way that they were like he was like convincing his people like, oh, they're animals, the only solution is war, and stamps the
I can see part of it because they were invading England, so they
But
are
also-
coming to take
but
your
also
land.
he was painting them in a very different,
Light.
like saying
true.
like they
Kill indiscriminately,
don't
and
do
then
anything.
immediately you see the guy stop his guy from killing
A
two
woman
children
and kids
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going to be really interesting. I'm super stoked for it. I think any Assassin's Creed game is so fucking beautiful, even though I haven't, like, fully played through them yet. I just love watching gameplay of them. I just think they're so pretty to look at and so interesting. Even if you're someone who doesn't like video games, like, before I played any video... I mean, I still don't really play that much, but before I played any video games, I loved watching Assassin's Creed gameplay because it's just so pretty, and it's just the story, the flow of it, everything draws you in. It immerses you fully in the world, which is what I want in something. Like,
how much real world, like, present day stuff do you think they're gonna put into that? Because for me, in the original Assassin's Creed games, it was you were going into this animus that was going into your ancestor, and then you find out it's the Templars putting you in to find this thing that the assassins have to try and take them down. Like, there's a present day storyline that takes place.
Okay.
Right? So your character is in a simulation of their ancestor, reliving their life through DNA.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In the newer games, in Origin and Odyssey, there's still some of that, but it doesn't seem as necessary anymore. And I'm not saying... I know a lot of people will get mad at me for saying we don't need the present day stuff in Assassin's Creed anymore. It's not necessarily what I'm saying.
But it kind of does take you out of the sim a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it takes you out of the immersion and the world.
And, like, in my opinion, having the present day stuff limits how many more of these games they can make.
Yeah, it's true.
Unless they just, like, eventually... I guess they could keep telling stories from different people's ancestors, but you have to keep changing your main character that way.
I mean, okay, I kind of have two opposing views on this point, because on the one side, I love the homage of having someone, like, okay, I don't know how to articulate this, but they're not acting out of hubris as much, in the sense that they're not saying, like, we know everything that happened, like, we're gonna tell it from our perspective. It's like attempting to tell it from the perspective of someone who was there so that's how, by putting them in the place of the ancestor, it's trying to... It's
working backwards.
It's trying to say, like, we're gonna get the story from the real perspective, not... I mean, obviously, everything is... It's a video game. It's not like... And it's made by someone who has an opinion and who has a perspective on all those things. So you have to take it all with a grain of salt, obviously. But I kind of like that idea of maybe, like...
I like the present day stuff, personally.
Yeah.
But I did find, at least in Odyssey, it didn't seem necessary to the story that they were telling at all.
Yeah.
Because in some of the other ones... So the first one, your guy... gets put under. He doesn't know who he's working for. He starts to find out.
Yeah.
They have ulterior motives that are trying to kill his lineage, I guess, kind of.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Really interesting story. And it continues like that for a couple. But now in this newest one, maybe I didn't play through enough of it, or I didn't pay close enough attention at the parts where you are out of the Animus.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there going, okay, but I don't need this. This isn't furthering the plot of the present day stuff, so it seemed unnecessary. I'm like, this isn't the fun gameplay for me.
Yeah.
The fun and the cool storyline that I want to see is the one in the Animus. The present day one I don't care for as much. It's less interesting to me because I'm not running around assassinating people with a giant sword. That's not really assassinating, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's
Fair
just
enough.
It's a different thing, and there are plenty of people who love the present day storyline way more than the past one, and that's fair. I get it. It's just, for me, I would rather have a cool history, like historical fiction story, than a cool sci-fi kind of prison break type story.
What are your thoughts? What do you guys think? I'm kind of on the same boat as Shawn, where I'm more like, I love me a good historical fiction over the sci-fi. I love sci-fi too, but adding that, like, future tech part adds a whole different twist to it. And I mean, I get that they're just trying to make a different, unique game, which they've clearly successfully done for years. Awesome. and it's amazing, and millions of people love it and play it. And
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Are you pumped? Are you excited? Are you gonna get Valhalla? Are you gonna give it a try? Do you think that the trailer like does the game justice? Because I have it built up in my head to be like, I think it's gonna be way more badass. I still think that was a badass trailer.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think? What do you
Jesus
like
Brooks,
in a
hell no.
trailer?
You weren't excited? What's going on?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
crazy.
That's okay. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna look at your bio because you said to. But I think we're gonna watch the trailer one more time.
Yeah.
Just because.
Let's do it.
What game is it?
One more time.
As long as it lets me pass my history class, you're down. All right.
Straight up. It's how I studied for my.
To this one. Let's make this full screen again and let's watch it again.
One
'Cause
more
it was cool.
time.
Horse.
Bum,
Oh
bum,
god.
bum,
Horse
bum.
lemonade.
As long as it helps you pass my.
It's Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh.
Hang on. They don't have desktop audio currently.
Damn it,
I'm
man.
gonna go back. I'm sorry.
Get it together.
It's early for me. It's 11. Thank you.
They are heartless. Godless barbarians.
I got the ships. Watch the ships.
They murder and kill blindly.
What is the soul of man?
They scour the lands of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them
Say that?
in a
Oh, am I allowed to
language
say that?
they will understand.
Oh, somebody tell me.
It's the haircut, the outfit, the whole demeanor.
That's everything.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, somebody tell me. What is the soul of man?
Is this the thing that gets
Yeah, that's him.
Oh,
Got the horse right there.
that's totally a different guy.
Oh.
Odin is with us!
Into it?
Yeah. pre-order now. Okay, if I have to.
Yeah, don't pre-order. No pre-orders.
Why?
No pre-orders.
So good.
Yeah, okay, you can pre-order
So good.
it. All right. Well, we've reacted.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I'm
can't wait to
pumped.
get this game.
Yeah.
It looks real good. It's just
So
so far
excited.
away. Holiday 2020.
That's not
That's
that
too far. That's too far.
Listen, we're gonna be in isolation until then anyway.
Exactly.
Okay?
Put it out now. Give me something to play.
You have something to play?
Oh yeah, I wanna try it tomorrow on stream. So come back Friday to watch me play Animal Crossing and get real annoyed that I can't do everything immediately.
Wait, you're gonna buy Animal Crossing?
No, I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna play it on my account. Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
do
play
that?
Animal Crossing. Yeah, why not? Sure. I don't know. But I'm gonna.
Okay.
So come back then. Thanks for hanging out for a bit with us and
Yeah.
reacting to
Woo-woo.
this sweet, sweet trailer. And again, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
think
wait.
I think it's gonna be so cool.
This is the one that gets me. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and leave a comment below about if you're excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla like we are.
Totally.
And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe.
And click the notification bell.
Yeah.
Click, click, click.